It was a quiet, peaceful night in Alphabet Town. The moon cast a gentle glow over the sleeping houses. Every letter was snuggled in their cozy beds, drifting into sweet dreamland. All was calm and serene. Well, almost every letter. The letter B, with its friendly face and blue cape, tossed and turned, wide awake. Suddenly, with a big, mischievous grin, B jumped out of bed. A burst of energy filled the quiet room. B shouted with glee, B is for bounce. The words echoed softly in the stillness of the night. With one giant leap, B began springing across the room. Its stubby legs propelled it high into the air. Boing, boing, boing. Each bounce got higher and louder, a joyful rhythm filling the space. Pillows flew into the air with every enthusiastic leap. One fluffy pillow landed on Sleepy D's head. "Shoo, B. It's bedtime," grumbled D, stirring slightly. D's voice was muffled and sleepy. But B just giggled, a happy sound. "Bedtime can wait. Right now, it's bounce time," B declared. First stop on B's adventure was the bedroom. B bounced from the floor to the bed, a soft landing. From the bed to the chair and back again, B laughed the whole way. Pure joy radiated from B. Every bounce left a little B-shaped puff in the blanket, a magical, fleeting mark of B's fun. B is for bed, but also for Boyne. B chuckled, delighted with its clever rhyme. Next, B bounced into the bathroom. The air was warm and inviting, filled with a gentle steam. The tub was full of warm, soapy bubbles, piled high and shimmering. B is for bubbles. B cheered. Without a moment's hesitation, B leapt right into the tub. A joyful, bubbly splash erupted. Bubbles flew everywhere, sticking to the soft walls and clinging playfully to B's blue cape. What fun! The bubbles seemed to giggle, whispering, "Bubble party. Bubble party." B was at the center of it all. B twirled and spun, covered in suds, looking like a bouncing snowball. A truly delightful sight. Still not sleepy, B hopped into the backyard. The cool, soft grass went sprowing with every bounce. Crickets chirped a gentle lullaby while fireflies floated like glowing lanterns in the night sky. A magical scene unfolded. "Wow," gasped B, its eyes wide with wonder. B is for backyard, and beautiful, B exclaimed. B tried bouncing higher and higher, stretching its stubby arms toward the sky. It yearned to touch the stars. "Maybe I can touch the stars," B shouted with hopeful determination. Its voice was full of dreams. One wise firefly called back, its light blinking gently, "Careful, B, the stars are too far." But B was determined, bouncing again and again, full of energy, until its little legs grew wobbly. At last, B slowed down. Big bounces turned into little hops, then tiny, gentle skips across the grass. And finally, one soft plop onto the cool grass. Beyond a huge, sleepy yawn, feeling tired. B curled up on a soft blanket under the twinkling sky. The bubbles floated quietly in the distance. The fireflies blinked gently, like tiny sleepy eyes. And B whispered with sleepy eyes, maybe. B is also for bedtime. Soon, B was fast asleep, dreaming of tomorrow's new adventures. A gentle smile graced its face. Because bouncing is fun, but bedtime is the best bounce of all, straight into wonderful dreamland. Playtime is wonderful, but rest gives us the energy to bounce even higher tomorrow. Sweet dreams, little ones.